can't remember its name now. But it felt like I was talking to the guy that's standing right next to me. Here I could actually hear that he's talking through a microphone. Like, they definitely upped the smaller details to this actual game. And
Check out
that
these funny dudes,
makes
huh?
it freaking awesome.
Nice threads. I didn't know rubber was back in. What are you working on, Monk Boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look, Coloring Book, we've had a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all, Dark One. Hate consumes your eyes.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
It will destroy you, just as these precursors destroyed themselves.
It doesn't look like any precursor crap we've seen.
These artifacts are an abomination. One fell on the great volcano. We sent an expedition to the mountain, but my monks never returned. Ill tidings sing in the wind. I fear the remaking of the world is at hand.
I think you've been out in the sun a little too long. Let's go, Jack.
You must leave this place. Heroes think they can save the world when they themselves are lost. You could not possibly understand the dark forces at work here.
Don't talk to me about dark powers. I want to know what this is. Stand back.
Damn, this was the one thing that really, like, got me. I was struggling my ass off with this when I was younger. And if I can remember correctly, the mini games in this one isn't as fun as in number 2. There's still a couple of great mini games in this, but the ones that we did in number 2 were the best, honestly. Like the Whack-A-Mole, I love that. That game I really enjoyed. That mini game. But I do feel like they have upped the minigame level. Like, it's a lot harder now. Okay, there the speed increases. Sorry, chat, going into super focus mode at the moment. Okay, there we go. Simple enough.
You cracked it, Jack.
Don't touch it. Dark Eco.
We ain't scared of Dark
you're
Eco.
fresh now, aren't you? Imagine the preps.
Those are solid eco crystals. It has been passed down through time that they power the greatest of precursor technologies. Strange. It speaks an ancient dialect, the earliest precursor forms. Something about reclaiming this unfinished world.
Those look like coordinates. Like the ones from...
It is picking up a very powerful signal.
I don't think we're gonna like what this thing is yapping to.
Wasn't that bad?
Even you cannot save us from this, hero.
Hey, I'm the real hero here. You can call me Orange Lightning. Zing.
You may carry the color of
Love
our
it,
creators,
Dexter.
animal, but we have plans to save ourselves. Stay out of our business. You and Orange Lightning are not welcome here.
Why, you scared of a little competition? Oh, there's still a lot of stuff that I want. But yeah, so the mini games in this was... It was okay. Like, honestly, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like super fun. A lot of the mini games I felt like was exactly the same. So there's no something wonderfully new. Well, they had new things. I have to give them that. But the playability, I think that's the biggest difference, is the playability of this game to the game of, or to the previous game. I think that's what makes it fun. Like, you started getting the feel to what it means to be free to do whatever you want in Jak 2. But this one, I feel like it accomplished a lot more when they are talking about you are free to roam around and do weird, stupid stuff. Like, it sounds silly, I know, but... Ooh, new secret unlocked already. Like, that's the feel I'm getting, is I'm really open to the map, to the to the world. I can explore. I can go see different things. And we actually have an inventory for the first time. That's definitely something that I wanted. Oh, we already have the Dark Blast as well as the Dark Bomb. Nice. If you could just show me what those meant. Here's artifacts, the amulet, gates to Spargus. I didn't receive a gate. But this is actually cool. What I would not probably have done if I was the devs, I wouldn't have automatically shown the player that they're already what to expect. But that's cool. That's fine. It's not that bad, honestly. But I don't remember getting this pass.
If it isn't the newbies.
Keep yapping, Jelly Boy. We'll see who...
Bite your bum, Ratface, or I'll pound you.
Oh, great stink of the precursors. I got 2 words for you. Toothbrush.
Nice rides.
You like what you see? We use these babies to make runs into the deep desert to retrieve artifacts. Tough wheels for tough work.
You said we could use one.
I did, didn't I?
We're
But
getting
not
the
one of
crappiest
those.
one yet.
Those are for the big boys. You can use that one.
What a runt!
Seems to fit you.
Get in, Dax. I'll drive.
Care to wager a little something on a race, then? If you win, I'll let you keep that little vehicle for as long as you live. And if I win,
I don't have anything.
I'd say that yappy rodent of yours is a bit bony, but skinned and buttered, he'd make a nice treat. My vehicle against him.
Forget it, buddy. Jack would never...
Done. What? Don't worry. If there's one thing I can do, it's race.
And that's the one thing. The previous game, he was a lot more like just revenge, like angry, like he was the Dark Jack, and which made him awesome. But you're getting to a point where I think if they continued carrying on with that, I think building like the whole community and as him being the hero would have not gone over so well. I think with the actual people or the actual players in this game. But they did improve the driving, which I am honestly loving at the moment. Rear view, that actually looks pretty cool. Oh. Cool. So yeah, a basic racing game. Jumping. Could have just carried on there. Ooh, a power slide. I love this. If I could do it correctly. So let's just work on that again. I know I was a bit early on the power, on the e-brake. Ooh. Well, chat, it is confirmed. I am the worst racer that you'll ever see. Okay, let's try that again. Let's just come from the correct angle this time with a bit more pace. There we go. Turn and slide. Why aren't you like giving me this, you dipshit? Ah, okay, because I was pressing it together. Yes. I agree with you, Seb. I agree with you. It's not entirely the same, and once we actually get back to the city, you can compare the two a lot better. But come on, you cannot tell me if you had this in the city that it wouldn't have been better than driving those freaking heavy vehicles the whole time. This thing feels light. I can power slide through it, or skid, that's what they're calling it now. Like, there's a big difference. I agree, it's not, you can't compare oranges to apples.
Let's do this.
But it shows you just how
Here we go.
how they imagine how the games are supposed to evolve. And that's what I'm really enjoying about it. Is you still get the Jak 2 feel when you go to the Haven City, but the Jak 3 is a lot more focused on what's happening on the Wasteland component. Ooh. And the freedom that you have, and I think they completely got that correct in this game, is you start getting a sense of the freedom, but here you actually feel the freedom. You feel the freedom of you can drive where you basically want to. You can do completely other stuff, and I just completely messed up my jump, but that's fine. Even if you look at the I'm gonna read that now. That as I was reading it, my chat bot just went crazy. That would actually be something cool to see. If there is someone that has done something similar to racing the buggies. I feel like the big stuff definitely is not going to fit the ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, I knew that. I wasn't using that in the spot area. I would really love to see someone do that in the actual game. It will be funny as hell, at least. I won't be able to, unfortunately, but I'm trying to read the other message. I'm not sure if some of the areas are too tight to use for the buggy. Yes, 100%, and that's the other problem as well. So if they wanted to make the buggy system work in the Haven City, they would have to read the whole, like, completely redesign Haven City. And I personally think all they did with Haven City was they just changed the area or the maps a bit and kept most of the mechanics. That pullover, yeah, no, that gets stuck with you as a player. Especially if you go if you play Jak X and he does it again. Oh, this nostalgia feeling right there is amazing. But now I lost my train of thought. Nope. Boom. I must say, racing is definitely a lot easier because I think they actually built in a racing mechanism into the game, which they kinda had, but they couldn't really perfect it that as well as I think they would have liked. With, if you think about the race with O and all of that, it felt a bit wonky. If you oversteer to one side, you'll crash into the other and stuff like that. Where this is the, I personally feel like this is what they wanted for racing in Jak 2 as well. Oh, that was cool. Damn, a whole 5 seconds. That's actually awesome.
Enjoy it for now, Skimmer. I said you could keep the vehicle for as long as you live. Well, we'll see how long that is, mates.
Yeah, this is going to be the difficult part, getting back. So, yes, like I said, this is... Ooh. And the challenges, we didn't do a lot of the challenges, so I think we might, at a later date, come back to do the challenges in Jak 2 and Jak 3 to compare, because that is another component that a lot of people are overlooking in the mechanisms of the game. Like, I felt, ooh, damn, there we go. I felt like there's a lot that we could have.
Nice wheel work. My advisor here says you have
done.
vehicle skills.
I can hold my own.
This one will be of use to us, Delos. I think you should keep him for now.
Can it, Pecker?
There are a number of artifacts to be found in the wasteland. Fresh storms churn the sand and reveal items that have been buried for centuries. Take the vehicle and find as many items as you can before the storms come again. And one more thing. If you get caught in the storms, they will tear the flesh from your very bones.
Ooh, great. Thanks for the pep talk.
Yes, Seb, I'm in agreement there with you. It's a very slow start, but now if you look at how big, how big of a game it is, for example, and I know you do, and there's the map. Like, this is a big map. This is a massive map, and I don't even think I can zoom out of it. You don't get a map like this in most of the games that we had at the time. And getting from one point to the other it would have taken time. And I think that's why they went with a slower start, because you are here having to prove yourself.
We got an artifact.
So you basically have to do everything that is being told of you, where you kind of got used to, you can do what you want when you want, so that's fine. You can choose your own missions. Yeah, you kind of have to do you kind of have to prove yourself, and I feel like that's what
Jack.
this game brought up with a lot of people. Like, if I don't know if you've played Mad Max. The wasteland here feels a lot like a Mad Maxy type of game to it, and honestly, I love Mad Max games. It was freaking awesome. And the freedom of your own movement, of the guys with the guns. Yes, 100%. I agree with you on that one.
Great, more junk.
Oh, damn. Yes, and I think that's the feel that they went for at the end of it. Well, so yes, I agree with you. I think story-wise, or mission as well, it was a lot quicker. Ooh, damn. The game started off much quicker with getting to getting the main quests, or the main storyline in action. Where I feel like the main storyline at the given time is you need to prove yourself, so it's not as clear as all the other missions. So it's like one big ass mission that you're constantly going from checkpoint to checkpoint. Oh, wonderful.
Find the last artifact, Jack.
Yeah, last one. Ooh. I actually pressed the boost for another game right now and I jumped. There we go.
Got the last one.
Okay, that's the Maw armor that I just saw there, which is fantastic. And that's another thing that I enjoy, which this game is implementing that didn't really have in the previous. It's like you're feeling like you're progressing through getting more armor, getting more health, getting better weapons. Like they give you almost like an upgrading feel to it.
It's getting hard to see. Almost there.
Yes, I can agree with you on that. They placed way too much focus on the actual open worldness and all of that. It could have been a lot better.
Are you beginning
they could
to
have
care?
gotten you excited a lot quicker. Like,
my concern was for the artifacts.
yeah, I'm gonna explain my point now.
Well, that armor you found, it is very rare indeed. Pecker here says it's the very armor Mar once wore in his battles for this planet long ago. Keep it for yourself. Trust me, you'll need it.
But getting back to the point, like the mission where we touched that foreign purple object, like I feel like that's the one area where they could have really like thrown a lot more lure into it, explain what it was, not just some ancient artifact type of thing. And they could have really hooked players in that sense if you had like, they tried to do it, but I think the monks was the wrong approach, because the monks are like super chill and like very to themselves. But that's kind of where the whole plot already starts to thicken, and it's like, oh, here's a little Here's a chocolate chip, you know, you just get the small bit and then we'll give you the rest of the cookie later type of thing. And I feel like that was definitely the wrong approach. So I'm with you on that component. Yes, definitely. Let's see. Why can't I see my... Oh, hell. Yeah, see. So that's what I like, especially if you look there at the house. And I probably need to move myself a little bit out of the way. I think that should be enough. There we go. Now you can't see my eggs. Let's try over here. Okay, that should be better. Yes, it definitely gets goated, especially once we start going back to Haven City. And especially once you get that other power, which is fantastic. But yeah, so just the rushing through this is the best option. I see the whole segment of Spartacus, or Spargus. That's the word. The whole Spargus early game before we actually go out and do some actual missions. Like this whole Lima race thing, the race that we just had, the artifacts that we collected, all of this is one massive tutorial. I really feel that they could have reduced that quite a lot to actually get the game going quicker. And that's the feeling that I agree with you there, definitely.
You are still here?
Yeah, we thought we'd hang out, catch some rays.
This isn't a game.
Get some rays.
I am Seam. We monks are sworn to discover and protect the secrets of the precursors. These leaper mounts allow us to
I
travel
hear
where
you,
you
Savvy. I
cannot.
hear you.
Man, those babies sure stuffed their faces. We saw one gulp a load of kangaroos not too long ago. Stupid rats. They just sat...
You will never last out here. That dark eco crystal from the satellite. I want it before it falls into the wrong hands. I'll wager a light crystal against it if you race my monks on their leapers. Sien Komtava. Barush.
Just show us where the starting line is. On your monk, get set, ride!
Now this was actually for me one of the most difficult races. Like they're pretty quick, these things, but I continuously forget where the next checkpoint is. So I'm constantly making
Take that,
mistakes.
face!
This almost
See ya,
feels like
monk
the buggy. Oh, come on, see. This is definitely all about timing. Oh, come on.
Keep going!
I'm just gonna run these fools down.